What's the difference between the church in Europe and the church in the States?
Well, there's no doubt that the soil seems to be less fertile. That is to say, if I go to almost any American city and preach and minister, I will usually see more people touched, more people persuaded. And if I would go to Europe and do the same thing, people would be harder to persuade. They would be less interested. So we would say the soil is not as fertile spiritually.
Hij is de bekendste gemeentestichter ter wereld, Tim Keller. Tegen alle adviezen in plantte hij eind jaren 80 verschillende kerken in New York. Het werd een enorm succes. Per weekend bezoeken duizenden mensen zijn diensten.
European churches are getting too satisfied with things as they are. In general, they are so unhappy. They wring their hands about how bad things are spiritually, but they're too satisfied with their own ministries. They say, well, this is as good as it can get here. You say, well, this is the Netherlands, or this is France, or this is Germany, and what do you expect? And I think their expectations are too low.
Keller vindt het heel belangrijk dat beginnende kerken goed kijken naar de noden van mensen in hun omgeving. Help de stad, noemt hij dat.
Serve the city means that the people who are your neighbors who are not Christians are glad you're there. Because they feel that you are serving them in ways that matter to them. If they don't feel served, then you're not serving them.
Een goed voorbeeld daarvan vindt plaats hier in Dublin.
So today it'll be very practical, and then we will just mix within, with some other people within the community, and together we will serve within the community. So this particular case today, we're clearing out a garden of a community centre in Ringsend.
The ideal would be if many other people in the city say, that church over there, I don't agree with their beliefs, I don't hold their beliefs, but I'm glad they're here. If they weren't here, this would be the city would be much worse. Then you know you're serving the city. You have the commandment, love your neighbor. And how do you love your neighbor? You love your neighbor by finding out what your neighbor needs and trying to meet those needs. And therefore, there's no way to love your city unless you understand what the particular needs are and you meet those needs.